I wanted to spruce up the shop a bit, and it's been a while since I had just a will project. So I thought a sign above my shop door would be perfect. I started with a small slab of either magnolia or elm. I couldn't remember which one it was, and they both looked pretty similar. I would be cutting my logo at the Inventables X-Carve, and since I needed a reference point on an irregular shaped object, I drew some straight lines and squared off of those to give me a 0 point. Over at the laptop, I logged into Easel and laid out my logo according to the measurements off of my reference lines. Once I had everything how I liked it, I clicked carve, then went and ate some lunch. When the carve was finished, I sanded off my reference lines and cleaned up the cut edges with some 120 and 220 Abernet on the Darrows. I mixed up some 2-to-1 epoxy and tinted it with some charcoal powder, which I'm sure you've seen me do 100 times. I slowly poured the epoxy over my logo, letting it settle a little, then came back with a spreading tool to push the epoxy into the lettering and clean up the excess. Off camera, I did hit the epoxy with a torch after about 10 minutes to pop any micro bubbles that had formed. The next day, I came back and sanded the epoxy flush with 80 grit, then 120 and 220. And applied a coat of Danish oil. I let the Danish oil dry, then added a French cleat to the back of the sign. If you don't know what a French cleat is, look it up. It's a really versatile hanging system that's easily made and really useful in a lot of different scenarios. Above my shop door at the bottom of the stairs in the basement, I found 2 cripple studs and attached one part of the cleat and hung the sign. I think it fits almost perfectly with the size of the door, but let me know what you think. If you aren't already subscribed, I'd love to have you hit that subscribe button and be sure to turn on the notification bell, and as always, thanks for watching.